I'd love to be out of a job. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but to see less children having critical events happen to them would be wonderful.
I sometimes will say, I'd rather look after 4 little kids that have had surgery than 1 adult that's had surgery, because the kids just want to be loved and go play.
People often feel that it must be really sad to work in an intensive care unit because I think everybody envisages really awful things always happening. So you always have to remember that 97% of our children do get better, that intensive care in pediatrics is quite different from intensive care in adults that way. And there are sad days, absolutely there are sad days, but sometimes our job is to give a child a good death if there's nothing more we can do. Sometimes our job is to support families through that process.
Some days it's an incredible feeling helping a little child out, and other days when you can't, it's very, very challenging. And for me, you know, just going home and even hugging my children makes me feel human again. It lets me know not to take things for granted.
Dr. Rod very quickly allayed our fears and basically said, I'm gonna cure your kid. He never doubted he was gonna cure Oscar. Even when it came back the second time, he was like, nope, it's just another challenge and we'll get through this too.
I think that it's important for British Columbians to know that Children's Hospital doesn't just use medicine to support healing. The Child Life Department and the music therapists and the therapeutic clowns and the volunteers, we all are there to make sure that the heart is being healed as well as the body.
Dr. Karen told us from the very beginning that they cured lymphoma every day at BC Children's Hospital, and she was confident she would cure Gabe. And I believed her. I believed her the first time she said it, and every other time she said it since.
When people say, oh, it must be so sad being a pediatric oncologist, most people are pretty surprised when they hear that I'm curing the majority of the patients who are coming through the door. And so that's really rewarding, seeing kids get through treatment, finish treatment, and see them years after treatment leading normal lives.